News. Yes, Marvel Contest of Champions news, to be exact. I'm RichTheMan, and you can follow me on Twitter if you want more updates and things that are going on. And as well, people getting amazing pulls that make me envious of their magic within the game. Not magic, just general magic. So, we've had a new event into the game. We've had the Vulture and Spider-Man kind of, well, it's a Spider-Man event part 1 and also there's a part 2. We've had spoilers for Green Goblin and Doc Ock to kind of confirm that they are coming in, and more than likely they will factor into a part 2 that's coming in the not too distant future. Maybe next month, maybe in a couple months time. I think when we went to Terra Genocide, when we did that kind of part 1, part 2, I can't remember if there was a gap in between them, so you never know when that's going to come out. Hopefully it may come out. You kind of think it would go out the second month rather than just wait for another month. It's like everything's calmed down and then we go back into it. That won't work. So, without the prattling going on, let's get into the core subject of the news. So, similar to the Guardians Hero Youth event, there's one that's going on for the Spidey event. And also, you need to work with your hero use as well as these Stark assignments. If you're not familiar with Stark assignments, these are things that appear. We haven't kind of like nailed this down to a time in the day, but if you follow Infobot, the MC Infobot, it's a great tool by the way, online. Also with the Twitter of Marvel Contest of Champions, not on the Facebook disappointingly, but on the Twitter. If you follow on Twitter, you'll get this thing that comes up. It says Stark assignment, Advanced Stark, and it will say all these kind of different versions of these event quests that are coming in, and it's another way of getting hero shards for the Spideyverse crystal. Now if you do Spideyverse hero use, which I've done a video on here, I'll put a link in the description. It will give you a little bit of an idea about how many shards that you get, as well what are the kind of the best ideas between getting them, you know, what you grind out, how you should use your energy, what would be best with arena, kind of like a whole amalgamation of it, and it's only 5 minutes and 30 seconds long, so it's not going to take much of your time up of the day. But if you follow Marvel Contest Champions on Twitter, you're going to get, boom, a ping up to say it's on. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter because I will be putting out when these Stark assignments are on. And you can see things like X-Men animated series, like Pictures of Beast. Yay. And also retweeting Bustero, who pulls this and makes us all feel a little bit insecure inside. The next thing is Marvel Insider have not put down anything with regards to point grinding for the upcoming event that we've got in game. Not quite sure what the deal is with that. I don't know if it's going to come in a bit delayed, like we're going to see in the next couple of days. From what I gather from my conversations with Marvel support, they don't work at a great pace with Kabam because it's taken over a month for me to get my points from the Guardians event, which is a bit ridiculous, and I had to constantly complain and get at them for it to then be given out. I was told that I wasn't able to get certain things, so I'm not quite sure if they're working on the same page. Hopefully they will be in the future, but I've not seen a huge amount of kind of stuff for other games in here, so it probably means that they're a bit delayed. The latest at Marvel, there's not much here. I think I saw something from Marvel Puzzles. Nope. But I thought, the thing is, they must be doing something soon. It just seems pretty weird not to kind of like do anything for the Spidey event. And we all pray that something does get sorted sooner rather than later. On the main activities page, it's doing nothing. So our next story is a funny one. It's an error by Marvel Contest of Champions has been acknowledged as being an error. And is that Joe Fixit, who is a boss for one of the quests, he has a poison vulnerability, so this enemy takes a higher percentage more damage while under the effects of poison. But the champion's poison immune. So it's one of these kind of pointless things that is in there. It has been in this thread acknowledged by Kabam Mike, who says, just talk to the team about this. It was a goof on their part. We noticed it after it was released, but decided to leave it because it's harmless and doesn't change anything, which is right. It's just in there for the lols, really. Gotta laugh out loud. One thing that affects me greatly is Dormammu, and as you know, he's one of my favourite characters, one of my go-to characters, one of the ones that are slowly and soon, hopefully, going to be my lead character. And the issue that we've got with him is dark energy. The principle is that the champion gets to 100 with dark energy, which you see in the top left-hand corner, and when it gets to 100, it turns imbued. And once it gets imbued, it means it opens the character to better stuff, the better way it kind of works, better specials, and also the ability to then do a regen at the point of using the L3, which opens up the dimensional link. And we can't do that. The dark energy doesn't tick over and get imbued, so it stays at 100 constant and doesn't do anything. This is something that Kabam Wolf, as we can see here, has noted their team are looking into. Sooner the better, because I really would like to use the champion in some sort of master quest, or maybe within a legends run. I'm still undecided whether or not I'm doing my legends run. It will probably be close to the end, and I will have to change my masteries, which is I'm still bound by doing some content, so it's not something I'm kind of getting ready for at the moment, but it definitely will happen, hopefully by the end of the month. Our final story is all about this article, which I thought was incredibly interesting. It's by Calazo, and it's on the forum post. Obviously, a link to this will be in the description below. And he says, can you take off the arena booster crystals from the arena? And this is referring to the arena boost crystals that you get at certain milestones. I think it's one every other milestone. And the argument that is kind of like put in place is, well, should we look to something that's more beneficial to the player? So like tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals, tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals, 3/4 star signature stones. A lot of people then respond back and said that maybe it would be better to increase the luck of those arena boost crystals to maybe get something of more of a chance at a 4 or a 5-star arena boost, which would be great. You know, imagine getting a 3 times on a 5-star boost. That would be incredible. But I mean, the kind of placement of when this should go is another thing open to the community for debate. Whether or not you choose it to be on certain rank rewards, so basically, you know, 11% and downwards, the people that have just missed out on getting that 4-star or, you know, 3-star, and feel that they were robbed and wanted to then get that next time. Them getting a load of arena boost means that their next adventure into the arena may be one that's a bit better, because then they've got that kind of amount saved, and they can then get more of a stronger placement for their rank by getting those previously won arena boosts. So what does the community think with regards to that? Should we have more 3 and 4-star available crystals? Should they be 4-star specific arena boost crystals? Should they not be in at all? What is the thoughts from you guys? Put them in the comments below and let's talk. So that's been our news today. If you did enjoy the news, then hit that like button and subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content, as well as the news. Also remember to put notifications on, so when the video for the news as well as my other videos ping up, then go and give it a little watch-a-rooney. Also, support over the weekend. I've got loads of Marvel Contest of Champions videos coming out and lots of planning to do for next week. Some like really kind of great ideas that will be coming your way. More fun things. Weekends usually for my Prem Crystal openings, so do give them some support. And then the more technical and kind of more hard-hitting ones will hopefully be next week. And hopefully the new setup with regards to iPhones Elgatos and Windows 7 being upgraded to Windows 10 will be in place, and we can do some live streaming together. So thanks very much, guys. Thanks for the support, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye for now.